production process begins inside a clean, precisely engineered facility where all systems are brought to full operational readiness in advance. Flour is transported via sealed pipelines and stored in dedicated silos, completely protected from air exposure and foreign contaminants. Water is carefully filtered and delivered at a strictly controlled temperature. Yeast, salt, and vegetable oil are dispensed in small quantities with maximum precision, without manual handling or random variation. Before the line advances to mixing, the system verifies that all ingredients meet the required parameters. After the ingredients are prepared, the process moves into mixing, one of the most critical stages of the entire production. If you enjoy this process, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss how everyday products are produced. Mixing speed and sequence are carefully calibrated to ensure the dough develops evenly, without overheating or excessive stress. As mixing progresses, the dough transforms, becoming smooth, dense, and resilient. Once mixing is complete, the dough is automatically transferred into a sealed container and sent for a brief resting period. Inside a dedicated chamber, a stable temperature is maintained to support proper maturation. After the resting stage, the dough enters the forming line, where it transitions from a pliable mass into a precisely defined shape. The dough is automatically divided into equal portions, eliminating any variation in weight. Each portion then moves through a controlled rounding and flattening sequence, gradually forming clean, uniform discs. The diameter of every base is monitored by sensors that instantly detect deviations from the specified parameters. Any piece that falls outside the standard is automatically removed without interrupting the flow of production. The result is a continuous series of perfectly identical mini bases with smooth surfaces and gently raised edges. conveyor gradually accelerates, guiding the bases toward the next stage, preliminary thermal processing. This process is not intended to fully bake the dough, but to gently prepare it for the main baking stage ahead. Heat is distributed evenly throughout the chamber, allowing the dough to set without drying out or browning. Steam circulates softly around the bases, helping preserve internal moisture while fixing the overall shape. The surface remains light in color, while elasticity is retained inside the dough. This balance ensures the base can later withstand sauce application and toppings without deformation. While the dough bases continue moving along the line, tomato sauce is prepared in a separate, dedicated processing zone. The tomato base is gently heated to its working temperature, ensuring optimal viscosity without compromising freshness. Filtration systems remove any remaining coarse particles, refining the sauce to a uniform, flowing consistency. Seasonings are added in exact proportions, controlled automatically to maintain repeatability from batch to batch. Pumps then transfer the finished sauce into the distribution system, where pressure and flow are stabilized. With the tomato sauce fully prepared, the process moves into the application stage, where precision and consistency are critical. Automated dispensers apply the sauce directly onto the center of each base. The dispensing motion is carefully controlled, allowing the sauce to spread evenly in a circular pattern while leaving the edges clean. Throughout the process, sauce volume and coverage are kept identical from one base to the next. Once application is complete, the bases continue forward without pause, moving seamlessly toward the cheese preparation stage. At this stage, cheese is prepared under controlled conditions to ensure consistent texture and performance during baking. Large blocks of cheese enter the processing line, where they are cut into fine, uniform strands with precisely calibrated blades. A gentle cooling airflow stabilizes the cheese, preserving firmness and clean separation of strands. Automated systems monitor weight and volume to ensure exact portioning. With the cheese fully prepared, the process moves to the application stage. Pizza bases advance beneath the distribution system in a steady, controlled flow. Cheese is applied evenly across each base, fully covering the sauce while keeping the edges clean. Once application is complete, the pizzas continue forward, ready for the next stage of production. At this stage, pepperoni is prepared for precise placement onto the pizzas. Chilled pepperoni logs are sliced into thin, uniform rounds to ensure consistent appearance and cooking behavior. Automated inspection systems verify size and shape, removing any pieces that fall outside specification. Only properly formed slices continue along the line. With pepperoni fully prepared, the process moves to the placement stage. Automated systems position the slices onto each pizza according to a fixed pattern. Once topping is complete, the pizzas continue along the line, fully assembled and ready for baking. They move steadily into a long tunnel oven designed for uniform, high-temperature cooking. The dough finishes baking, the cheese melts and stabilizes, and the pepperoni begins to release aroma and oils. Conveyor speed and temperature are precisely controlled to ensure consistent results across the entire batch. By the time the pizzas exit the oven, baking is complete and the product has reached its final form, ready for cooling. After baking, the pizzas enter a controlled cooling tunnel. A steady flow of cooled air gradually lowers the temperature, stabilizing the cheese and overall structure. During cooling, automated inspection systems monitor each pizza for visual consistency and defects. Any product that does not meet quality standards is removed without interrupting the production flow. Once cooled and approved, the pizzas continue forward, fully stabilized and ready for packaging. Approved pizzas move into the packaging area, where each unit is sealed individually to preserve freshness. Packaging is formed tightly around the product, and production data is applied automatically. Finished packages are grouped into cartons and stacked onto pallets. With temperature controlled and logistics prepared, the finished product leaves the factory and begins its journey to retail stores.